Hello, 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 amazing people.
Hi guys.
Welcome and welcome back to Nyaga's DXB channel. We are always thrilled, very thrilled to have you here.
Yes, and this is a channel that brings you travel content and lifestyle content.
Yes guys, if you're joining us for the very first time, we welcome you so much, and please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And there's a small bell there called the notification bell. Please just hit it so that you'll be notified for any videos that we release.
Yes, we bring content that you can at least learn from
or relate to.
Yes.
Yes guys.
Yes.
And today's video, what do we have?
We have, it's a part 2 of the culture shocks between
Kenya and Uganda. And yes, we are very patriotic about our countries. I'm Doris from Uganda.
Yes, and I'm Moses from Kenya, the pearl of Africa.
And we are the Nyagas, guys.
The pride, right?
Pride and pearl, we're from both.
All right.
Yes, guys, we are the Nyagas, hence the channel name Nyagas DXB. So guys, today we are continuing a part 2 of a video we did recently about the culture shocks of visiting each other's countries. And since we couldn't exhaust everything in just one video, we are back with more shocks.
Yes, and
right?
A little bit background of this. We have been visiting each other's country for over 20 years.
Yes.
Yes, in and out and staying in the both countries. So we can very well tell you the culture shocks, and indeed culture shocks. So guys, let me go first on this one, because honestly, and I'm not the only Ugandan, I'm sure other Ugandans can relate. Once I landed in Nairobi, I'm talking about Nairobi because on my first trip I went by bus. So I landed in the downtown, busy Nairobi. And guys, once we went out of the bus, it's like instantly action, you know? Everyone is running, everyone is moving too fast. Even the older ladies than me, they were already, I couldn't keep up with anybody in Nairobi. Everyone is moving like, I don't know who's chasing. I don't know if it is the time. I don't know if people just have more energy. But Kenyans, guys, when they are moving, they move really, really fast. What is chasing you guys? Yes, I think that is a very important point. We Kenyans, we are always fast people. Fast-paced, everything it is fast. I think it's because of probably how we are brought up, you know. We are brought up to be aggressive, not in a bad way. Chasers. Yes, chasers, you know, to be aggressive in the way we earn our money, you know. So like everybody is, you know, is busy with shughuli, hapa na pale, kukimbia ndio kupata. I think so. Sana. In fact, usually you guys won't believe, even after so many years, I can't walk by myself in Nairobi without my husband like pulling me along. I literally just keep running to keep up with him, because he's also like, even my dad-in-law, running. Everyone is running. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that's why Kenyans are ahead of Ugandans. I don't know. Actually, talking that about Uganda, it is, I don't want to say slow-paced, but people are a bit relaxed. People are so a bit relaxed, such that even in the town, when you see people, sometimes for me, you know, because I'm used to walk fast, I'm like always, you know, like, you know, on the streets, but the guys are, you know, they're taking their time, you know, and that reminds me, even when you're in a taxi, they will say, Masao. You know? And then the conductor, please don't overdrag it. And then the conductor slowly stops. And the driver would nicely pull over. Then before that, even in the taxi, the conductor is busy saying, those ones who wants to pay, they can pay. In Kenya, it's not like that. It is pesa, mbele, hapo, pesa. Talking of fast pace, even the matatus. even the matatus. The matatus and the transport, everyone is like, the matatus, the speed is like, brrr, and then even stopping, you know, like, the pulling over, the coming out. I even feel I'm being chased right now. Kenya is mbio, 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 20.
Number 2, the transport system. Transport system, guys. In Uganda, I found it so shocking, I should say.
Why? What is shocking?
So in Uganda, you'll find that they don't have really organized way in which their public transport system works, in the sense that these taxis, in Kenya we call them matatus, they can increase fare at any point of time.
Yeah.
You know, in Kenya we have an organized pattern in which during the peak hours there is a specific fare. Like it can be during peak hours it can be 70 bob, and off peak hours it can be like 40 bob or 30 bob, depending with the route. Okay. But in Uganda it depends with the crowd. Christmas time, there are many people traveling, the fare hikes twice, thrice. Guys, that was a shocker for me. And another thing, in Kenya, the conductors and the drivers, they have uniform. So it is to identify the person you're paying money to, he is a conductor. And the driver, of course, you know, he put the drivers put on blue, and the conductors, they put on maroon. But in Uganda,
you'll know the conductor as you go along. In fact, some of them switch in the middle of the route.
Yes. Some of them, they can switch. The conductor becomes the driver, and the driver becomes the conductor.
Or they get another conductor along the way. It's so disorganized.
And sometimes you can bargain, you know, with the fare down, not knowing that you're bargaining to the wrong person.
Yeah, and then you...
And then you enter, and then like, I told the other one. Kumbe, the other one was just these guys who mobilize others to enter the taxi.
Now that you talk of it, I really feel pissed off. How disorganized and annoying it can be. Because when you start quarreling with those guys, it's not fun. So, moving on to the next point. What shocked me in Kenya, mostly I'm referring to Nairobi, because this is where my first point. So in Nairobi, I was surprised and shocked to see shoe shiners having high chairs. I mean, like a high chair for the shoe shiner, and then when you want to shine your shoe, you just come and sit, and then the shoe shiner will clean your shoe very nicely. And these guys are very good at shining shoes. Mpaka you really see the shoe is really shining so well. But what shocked me is the way it's like a big thing, you know, like just shoe shining. In Uganda, if you're dealing with shoe repair, shoe shining, you'll just be in a corner there with your small tiny weeny bench. You know, someone will come give you their shoes. But in Kenya, you really sit like a boss, like a king on a throne. I mean, I was impressed with that. And it's very popular along the city. I mean, all over the city. Which, this thing we haven't even learnt in Uganda. I've not yet seen anyone in Kampala yet. But this is one unique feature in Kenya that I found shocking, but in a nice way. I liked that. Anyway, and also another thing, just apart from shoe shining, where I did manicure, pedicure was in, which town was that? In the village.
Yeah.
Guys,
Kutus.
it was Kutus, in the village. I was just looking for someone to do my nails. Hey, I found a nice high chair again. And this is in the village. And they did my nails. But, you know, just the fact that you're sitting up there, I love that.
Wow, kudos to Kenya. Ooh, pride of Africa.
That's really something. Yeah, so another shocker, guys. You know, I don't want to say that in Kenya you can feel like people are unfriendly or less courteous, because where I come from in Uganda is like we are used to greeting. You don't do anything without greeting somebody. You don't start a conversation without greeting. So even if it's a stranger, like for example, in a matatu, when you enter a matatu, I find you sitting, I greet you. You know, I greet you, I sit and I greet you. Even, of course, you're a stranger, but I'll greet you. Or if I go to the market and I buy, okay, I'm paying for the commodities, but I'll greet. But I was shocked that in Kenya, it's like you're on your own and you're on your own. You go sit in a matatu, keep quiet. You go to the market, you give, you pay, you walk away. And sometimes when I would say, thank you or hi, people don't even respond. It's like you never spoke. So I'm like, why? I don't understand really. I feel that's not nice.
Let me explain. Well, in Kenya, I think we have had so many instances whereby strangers become an enemy. You sit with somebody, yet somebody is he might be planning wrong to you. So, because of that, we treat, if someone comes and greets you,
if someone is nice, they're up to something.
Yes. If someone comes in a matatu and say, hey, hi, someone will think, this guy, what is he up to?
Say hi.
Where
so
is
you just turn and look the other side.
Where is the catch here? but in Uganda, I also found it, I myself as a Kenyan, when I went to Ugandan taxi in the old park and the new park, someone enters and then someone says, what's it just yes. They say Nkula Msiza Sebo. And I'm like,
what he wants to steal my phone?
What is the catch? It is the first thing, like, what is he up to, Because I've not also been brought up in a culture whereby someone enters in a public, matatus and says hi to you, It was a shocker also for me. It's the same to her, it's the same to me as well.
Yeah, so anyway, I think we're just more courteous, but it comes back to culture.
Yes. And even thank you, as Doris said, even saying thank you, it depends on the places. There are some places that where they are, they are local people, they are not used to such kind of courtesy. So it depends with where in Nairobi or where in Kenya you are.
Yeah. Now this one now was a shocker. I was like, what? You know what it is?
Which one is that?
Tell us. In Nairobi there are so many takeaways. You call them takeaways, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, where you eat chips, chicken, this fast food.
Yeah.
So guys, the first time I saw people eating food while standing, I had never seen that. I had never seen people, like, literally, I saw, I was passing and then I told my husband, see people standing while eating. And he's like, yeah, that, hey. For him it was normal, but for me it was like, no way. Because in Uganda you have to sit. I mean, it's like disrespecting food, kind of. Because we're used to sitting, even the way you sit matters while you're eating food. But now standing, at least for a man maybe, but for a lady, men and women are just there eating chips and chicken, and it's normal. It's not normal. Even on the street, we have street food, but usually, for example, if someone is selling like Rolex, they'll have a small bench to sit. Either people will sit and wait for their food and take it home and eat it while sitting, or they'll sit on that bench, eat it, and then walk.
Okay.
But not eating.
Let me explain.
While standing.
Let me explain. The reason why. It is because we are coming back with the first point. Fast-paced. We don't have time. We don't have time to sit. We have time to eat, fill up your stomach, do the business that brought you in the cafe, and you go to do other business. No time for sitting and relaxing. It comes back to the first point.
In fact, you've reminded me. Another point. This one now is another one. In the same takeaways, serving food in papers. They put a paper, like literally, guys, a paper, and then a plastic on top of that paper, and that is your plate.
Yes, I can explain.
And they can roll it. I
can explain. It is because
that's disrespecting food.
It is because, first of all, you are reducing labor in that cafe. Secondly,
no washing.
You can easily they can pack for you, and you can easily take away. You know, there is no like fast foods here. They will ask you dining or you're taking away here in UAE.
Mm-hmm.
So there, they don't need to ask you. Everybody, they serve the same, whether you're taking away, whether you're going. So it saves time.
Really, that one really should. Anyway, it goes back to, I keep convincing myself that Kenyans are more westernized, or they're so liberal that there's a way they just simplify their life. They don't complicate their life. You just eat on a paper, eat while standing, move on, and go to your business.
Thank you very much.
I answered myself. Okay.
Another very shock point for me, a shocker. It is. Huh?
What was that?
It is, you know, when you go to Ugandan markets, when you go to the market, is it Nakasero? Is it Owino? It is any other market.
On the streets?
In the suburbs. You will never find prices on their commodities. So every time you'll be asking, how much is this? They just heap up tomatoes, heap up onions, heap up mangoes or fruits. They'll never put prices. So it is so, I find it so, it's taxing for me, you know.
The price is in the mouth.
To see, you know, to see a very nice, you know, murengo, you know, or a heap of fruits or something, you know. But there is no price. You have to keep on asking, how much is this one?
Yeah.
And that one? And that one? And that one?
And then you can't remember. And then again you ask, how much was this again?
Yes. But in Kenya, simplified. Simplified. Everything, it has a price tag. It has a price card, you know.
Yeah.
You see 3 bob, 5 bob,
Yeah.
10 bob, 15 bob. Easy.
And I feel that is something very simple to do, because imagine if I'm walking from the other end,
Yes.
and I see prices,
Yeah.
I'll be attracted to come and buy from this person.
Right.
But now I see a market full of heaps of tomatoes, fruits. I don't know who to go to.
Yes.
I don't know who has the best prices, and that is really taxing in Uganda, as
Yeah.
you said, because it makes it hard to even shop, and then you bargain, and then I think Ugandans, we just like communicating too much, that we just want to come. How much is this? Even in the restaurants.
Yes, the menu is in their
The
in
menu
their
is
lips.
in the mouth.
In their lips.
Are you going to keep talking all the time? But anyway, I really like about Kenyan markets, really, that the price is there, then you just come and buy. Simple as that.
Right.
So guys, thank you so much for staying with us till the end of this video. We didn't want to keep it too long.
Yes.
And if we remember other shockers, why not do a number 3?
Of course. And
Yeah.
whatever you want us to talk about between these two countries, please let us know in the comment section, guys. Yes, and also, please watch our other videos that we have done of the same, yeah? And you really learn 1 or 2 things.
Yes, guys, we can't stop being amazed of each other's countries and cultures. It's interesting to engage, and please engage with us in the comment section and tell us more about your experiences in both countries.
Yes, and wherever you are, remember home is the
Home is best.
east or west.
Home is best. So is that Kenya or Uganda?
Wherever.
Kenya.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video till this point. We really appreciate so much.
Yes, guys, and see you in the next video.
And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Please, most of us are watching without subscribing.
Yes.
Yes, so please take time and subscribe. It's the only support you can be able to support us to keep bringing you this content.
Yes, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.